Hey, you guys. Hey there. It's Kat here. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. I know it's been a long week. It's been a tough week, right? It's been a tough week, not only for us, it's just been a tough week overall over the country, right? All over the world, honey. So I wanted to come in and just still say happy Friday. My dad always says, so he always reminds me that this is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in this day. Okay. So I'm going to be glad in this day. I hope you are glad in this day. And I wanted to come in and say happy Friday to you, despite the fact that it has been a tough week for so many. And I also wanted to come in for just a little bit and answer some questions, right? So I was saying earlier that a lot of people ask me, Kat, how do I build a community of people who really want to buy what I have? Hey, Perk Tutor, nice to see you, honey. Thanks so much for coming in. People ask me, Kat, I have this community. I'm trying to grow it. And, or I've got people in my community, but they're not buying from me. Or whatever the case may be. They're not talking to me. I'm talking to them. I'm trying to share things with them, and they just don't seem to respond. Kat, what is it that I can do? Thank you guys. Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate that. Thank you. Happy Friday, you guys. And so I wanted to come in and talk a little bit about, just some ideas around that. Hey, Valencia, nice to see you, honey. I hope you're feeling better, baby. I was thinking about you this week. I was thinking about you. We're going to have to chat, okay? I want to see how my baby's doing. Hey, Dr. Vicky, it's so nice to see you. Hey, you guys. Thanks so much for popping in. So I wanted to talk to you guys about that question that I get because, oh, thank you so much for sharing, Valencia, the game changer. I appreciate that, honey. I so appreciate that. Thank you. I hope you're coming down. I'm having a breakfast. I am having a breakfast in Atlanta. I hope you're coming. I hope you can come. I don't know how you're feeling, but if you're up to it, I would love to see you, baby. I would love to see you. Oh, because we're in the group. That's right. Well, hopefully people come in. Thank you for sharing in spirit, though. I appreciate you sharing in spirit. But those of you all who are coming down to the breakfast that I'm having, Dr. Vicky, I hope you can make it. I would love to see you, honey. This is going to be a working breakfast. And we are going to, you're coming. Awesome. Yeah, that is awesome. I can't wait to see you. That's going to be amazing. Hey, Cherry, nice to see you, honey. Thanks so much for coming in. Thank you. I feel like we're family anyway because you got the name of my great-great-grandmother. So I feel like we're family. And there's Valda. Hey, Valda, First Lady Valda. You always going to be First Lady Valda to me, honey. So thanks so much for coming in. Valda's also family, too. Valda, I believe we are cousins for real. I believe we are cousins. Oh, thank you, Faye. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got me a new sister, honey. I'm going out. It's Valentine's Day weekend, so my husband and I are going out. So I decided to change up the look. There goes Kelsey. Hey, honey, thanks for coming in. You guys, that is Kelsey, my makeup artist, and she hooked up my eyelashes today. Blink, blink, blink. So I am straight blinking it up, blinking out today. Thank you so much for coming in, honey. I appreciate that. Yes, I can't see because I'm backwards, so I can't see which way my wig goes. Hang on. Okay, I think it's that way. Okay, anyway. But thanks, you guys. I hope to see you all. Thank you, honey. Keep her. You like her? Okay, thank you, honey. I'm going to keep her. You got to switch it up every now and again, right? So I hope you all are coming to Atlanta. I would love to see you guys. It is actually a working breakfast. And so, in fact, let me put up some information about it. Those of you all who are already coming, I cannot wait to see you. I can't wait to see you. Okay, let me see here. Okay, there we go. All right, I don't know if you all can see that, but if you're interested in coming to the breakfast in Atlanta, it is the course to 10K breakfast. We are actually working. This is a working breakfast. We're not just there to eat. We are there to eat and work. Hey, Cheryl. What's going on? I live life. Hey, honey. Nice to see you, and thanks for coming in, baby. Thank you so much for coming in. Okay, so if you can make it, if you're in the Atlanta area, and if you have, especially if you have not made your first $10,000 in business, I know some of you all have totally made $10,000 and way more than that, like Valencia. I need a loan, Valencia. But but for everybody else, if you have not yet made your first $10,000 in business, especially, you want to come see me in Atlanta next month. It is going down March 10th. We're actually meeting at my office conference room, so that we can actually work. Okay, this is a working session. I'm having breakfast brought in so that we can focus on getting at least your first $10,000. Okay, so if you haven't done that, or if you just want to come and hang out and say hey and what's up, we would love to see you do that as well. Okay, so that is going down March 10th, and we'll make room for you if you come on down. Okay, so we are working on action plans. We're actually breaking down where I'm analyzing what you're already doing, how you're already teaching what you know how to do, and how you're actually planning to make the money that you're going to make. Yes, thank you so much, Cheryl. I appreciate that, honey. Oh, let me see. Let me put that up on the screen. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that, honey. Okay, yes, it's March 10th in Atlanta. We are meeting at my office. We're going to bring in breakfast. It's a really nice conference room, conference space, and I want to see you too, honey. Please come, please, 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 please come. And if not, then I'll come up there. Okay, after March, I will come up there. Okay, I'm actually speaking at the American Association of Training and Development up there in Maryland in April. So I'm not too far from you. So if I don't get a chance to see you in Atlanta, Valencia, then definitely we've got to connect when I come up your neck of the woods in April. Okay. So I would love to see you. Of course, you, my sister, my friend. I appreciate you, honey. Thank you so much. Okay. Hey, Raynelli, nice to see you. What's going on, Lady of Lift? What's going on? What's going on? All right. Thanks so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming in. And I wanted to talk with you guys about your communities. Okay. Because yeah, we're definitely breaking it on down, Cheryl. We certainly are. But, you know, a lot of people ask me about how and why they're not able to really capitalize on their community. So I really wanted to talk about that for just a few minutes, because a lot of you all know, yes, Valda, not too far from you, honey, not too far. Come on, baby, come on. You know, so people ask me that a lot. So I wanted to make sure that I came in today and actually answered that question, because I've actually gotten that question even twice this week already. Those of you all who know my story a bit and remember from way back in the day when it was just when I didn't have any following. I had no following. I had no people. I had one little black heart on Periscope. Nobody knew me from a hole in the wall. I got to figure out how to get this out my eye. This is bothering me. Wait a minute. I can't see. I need my mirror. Oh, okay, it goes all on that side. Okay. All right. So, you know, nobody knew me from a hole in the wall. And it's like, well, how did you build your community so quickly? How did you grow? How did you get people to start, following you and trusting you and getting to know you and like you? And how did you do that? Hey, Lanita, nice to see you, honey. I saw Christina pop in here too. Hey, babe. I'm going to try to make it to your event, Christina. Okay. I'm going to try to make it. I don't know if she's still on here or not. You remember that? Valencia was one of the first people that supported me, and I so appreciate you, baby. You was right. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Remember when? And I look back on that time, and I want to, help you guys with the process and what actually happened during that time and how I was able to do that. Okay. And so I wanted to share some of those things with you today. So let me go ahead and pull up just a few things. And while I'm doing that, I would love to know what you all are doing to grow your communities. What are you doing to help your communities? What are you doing to bring them together? What's working? What's working for you? Or what's your challenge? If you're having a challenge with that, let me know what that is. But if it's working for you and your community is growing and thriving and engaging with you, what are you doing to encourage that to happen? So Cheryl says, being consistent, great content, and transparency. Yeah, I can definitely agree with that, Cheryl. I think that being consistent and definitely sharing great content is great. Valencia, you don't have a community? Yes, you do. Stop it. Yes, you do. So let's talk about that. So Valencia, so you're saying you don't have a Facebook group, right? Is that what you're saying? I would not say that you don't have a community. You absolutely have a community. So here's the thing. Your community is not just Facebook, okay? And that's I think one of the misnomers and the thing that a lot of people don't really think about, right? Like they tend to think that yeah, but I do have a following. Absolutely. You absolutely do. Your community lies in more than just Facebook. Facebook is just a tool. What's up, Tony? Hey, Tony. What's going on, lady? I hope you can make it to Atlanta, babe. I would love to see you. March 10th, we're having a breakfast here, so I hope you can make it, babe. So a lot of people think, oh, thank you, honey. Thank you, baby. So a lot of people think that a community is really just Facebook, and it so is not. Your Facebook, your community is your sphere of influence, okay? Your sphere of influence. It could be online, it could be offline, it could be a combination. So Cherry says, I'm new to this game, but learning ahead of the game, have business ideas, just getting it done. Yeah, it's a challenge. It's a challenge, right? And so I get that, Cherry. So that's one of the things that we're going to be talking about when you come to Atlanta. I cannot wait to actually meet you in person. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to talk about the secrets to how you actually get people to actually press that buy button, how you get people to say, yes, I believe in her, I trust her, let's go with it, let's try this, because there is some nuance to it, all right? There is some nuance. Adriana, what's going on, lady? Nice to see you, honey. I saw your live today. It was awesome. So I be sneaking in on y'all's lives. I be sneaking in. Sometimes y'all don't even know because I use my government name. My government name is Catherine. That's my government name. So y'all probably don't even recognize when I pop into your when you're in your Facebooks. Y'all be like, "Hi, Catherine," and I just be cracking up. I just be cracking up. But I love popping in and coming in and checking you guys out. It's awesome. It's awesome. I love what you guys are doing. You're building your communities, and that is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, I would love for you guys, if you can make it, I'll pop that up there for just a second. It is March 10th here in Atlanta. It is a working breakfast. I'm having breakfast brought in, and listen, it's only $25, okay? Like literally, like you're only paying for your breakfast, okay? So, we're going to spend the morning together working through your action plan. This is especially for you if you have not yet made your first $10,000 in business. Now, I know some of y'all big ball and shot calling already, like Tony, all of y'all, but if y'all want to come down and just have a good time and we learn together, that would be amazing. I still would love to have you. I try to troll in myself, but y'all keep calling me out. I know, right? I know. I come in and they be like, hello, Catherine Dunn Ilonga. I be like, girl, this cat. Oh my goodness, it's funny. It's funny. But yes, I hope that you all can make it down. So go ahead while I still have some spaces. If you think you can make it, if you're going to be in the Atlanta area, around the Atlanta area, yeah, we would love to have you. to come join us for breakfast. It's a working breakfast. We're actually working through your plan to get your first $10,000, okay? And beyond that. And when I say $10,000, I mean $10,000 a month, okay? I mean 10,000 a month. That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm not talking about 10 grand and stop. I'm talking about 10 grand and then 10 grand and then 10 grand and then that's how we gonna do this thing. Okay. And a lot of it has to do with the community that you're building online as well as offline. Okay. You see, I can always learn how to make more money, Hunty. I know that's right. Okay. Especially by teaching what you already know, right? This is my lane. This is what I do, y'all. Okay. So let's go ahead and pop and go through just some things I put together for you this evening about how you can actually tap into your community, right? And really help yourselves to convert. Okay. So you hear that word a lot, right? How to convert people from your online community into your high ticket offers, into your membership sites, into your programs, into your courses. How are we actually doing that, right? Because a lot of people look at it as like, it's some kind of hocus pocus, right? Like, what's really happening behind the scenes to help people to say, okay, I want to actually trust in her brand, trust in what she's doing. And so there's a few things I wanted to share with you. Okay. So number one, don't be afraid to let it hang out. Okay. Don't be afraid to let it hang out. That's tip number one. Okay. So if you're having trouble with your community, I want you to, and I know this sounds kind of cliche, but it is so true. I want you to be yourself. Okay. Be yourself. Okay. Like, don't be afraid to make missteps. Don't be afraid to not be perfect. Okay. Like, y'all know, I come on here. Sometimes my wig be crooked. You know what I mean? And y'all just be like, Cat, a little to the right. And I'll be like, oh, girl, thank you. But that's real life. That's real life. You know what I mean? I'm a busy wife. I'm a busy mom. I'm a busy entrepreneur. And I'm just saying that sometimes it's just not perfect. And it's okay to not be perfect. Your background isn't always going to be perfect. Your wig is not going to always be perfect. Your makeup is not going to always be perfect. What you're saying is not going to always be perfect. But I'm telling you that your audience is going to appreciate. I know I appreciate it when people, are just real people, like real folk, like just, you know what I mean? Like just be you. Just be you. You can teach people without, looking your nose down at people and trying to be all, I'm Miss Perfect and, and oh, let me tell you this. Listen, that's okay. That's okay. But like, I want to say that was Cherry that was saying, about just transparency. Who said that? Somebody said about transparency, right? Because that's the thing. People are on this camera. They're in this community, and people are like, I want to know that this is a real person. I want to know this is a real person with real fears, real concerns, real thoughts, real situations. Okay. And so I just want you to not be afraid to let it hang out. Okay. It's okay to have a little fun with your audience. Just have a balance. Okay. So just have a balance. So some people just don't have a balance. That's all. They just not balanced. Okay. That means that they letting it hang out a little too much. I don't want to see you in the bed. I don't want to see you eating dinner. I don't want to see you picking your nose. I don't want to see you doing anything that should be done behind a bathroom door. I don't want, is it just me? I'm old fashioned like that. So for me and my audience, we got like just be balanced with it. Okay. Just be balanced. You can be yourself without being, you know, like some of the stuff I see. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't want to see you shaving unless that's your thing, unless you selling razors. I don't want to see you shave. I don't want to see you brush your teeth. I don't want to see you floss. I don't even want to hear you talk about it, let alone see it. Okay. I'm just saying. So just have a balance. On the other side of that, are those who are, do people do that? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yes, ma'am. All kind of stuff. I have seen all kind of stuff in my eyes. And I just say, you know what, Lord, thank you, Jesus, that I don't just don't give me 7 years of bad luck. Okay. I swear I'm gonna get 7 years of bad luck one of these days from just seeing something in my eye I'm not supposed to. But some of you all are on the other side of that. That's also not balanced, where you're just so serious and uptight. Okay. Some people are so serious and uptight that they just like, it's hard for people to, girl, I can't take it. I can't take it. If you laying in the bed, I will not pop in. I'm sorry. If you are laying in the bed, I have nothing. I love you, but I just can't. I can't be in the bed with you. I just can't be in the bed with you. Okay. So, maybe they are not business owners. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Yes, they are. Hey, babe. Yes, they are. They are business owners because they will in a minute talk about what they're selling. Okay. In a minute. And it's just a little too much. So, I'm right. If it's all dark, it's all black. Why? I'm not coming in either. I'm not coming in either because there's nothing that you're saying that is that interesting. I'm with you, Tony. That I definitely, I feel you. I'm with you on that. If it's all dark, then why should I come in? You making me sleepy. Like I feel like I should be going to bed. Yeah, right now. Like, yeah, I have to see you, right? Because that's how we decide whether or not we're gonna and that's how we decide that we're going to consume your information, right? Because we don't have but so many I did, Valda. I did have you guys review that. Yeah, I did. See, what Valda's talking about is that Valda is in the inner circle. She's in my inner circle. And so we do review sometimes just as learning opportunities. And I'm showing them that, like mama say, and I better not ever catch y'all. I better not ever catch y'all out in these internet streets in the bed. Okay. And here's why. Okay. So yes, we had to talk about that. If you don't look professional, I'm not listening. Yeah. Right, Pam. So you have to keep in mind that people consume with their senses. Okay. People are consuming with their senses. Okay. If I can't sense it, you can't sell it. Okay. If I can't sense it, you can't sell it. Did y'all pick that up? Did y'all pick that up? If I can't sense it, you can't sell it. Okay. So I have to see it. I have to feel it. I have to hear it. If it's something you're making, I have to taste it with my eyes. I have to sense it because I'm not in person with you. Okay. So think about your brand, think about your business, and think about how you are engaging your audience's senses, okay, in order to connect with them, in order for them to really feel like they are experiencing what you are sharing with them. All right. So the trends that are taking place across social media is that it's going to be all about the experience. Okay. So everybody knows that Facebook, that video is king. Everybody knows that you have got to get comfortable with video if you plan to make business online. Just be okay with that. Okay. You're going to have to get comfortable with video, right? But there's a reason that we're moving in that direction. Okay. And the reason that we're moving in that direction is because It is going to be all about the experience. It is the same thing with your courses. It's the same thing with your membership sites. It's the same thing with your instructor-led training. Those of you who all like Valencia, who teach in person, who are instructor-led trainers, coaches, you teach people in person. It is all about the experience and how you are engaging the senses so that people feel that connection with you, okay? So we can't be afraid to offer our digital products and services just because we are not in person, okay? So don't be afraid to let it out, but there has to be some balance, okay? So let's go to the next one. All right. So number 2, we're talking about how to grow your community, how to grow a community of people who are actually going to convert and buy things from you. Okay. So how does that happen? So number 2, you have to lead by growing. Okay. Lead by growing. So what do I mean by that? I mean that you have to grow. If you are doing the same exact thing you were doing last year, I'm gonna need you to grow. I'm gonna need you to do something else. Your audience has to see you in motion. So we talked about that last week. Are you in motion? Can people see that you are moving, that you are growing, that you are someone who is moving in a direction that they want to go? You got to, yeah, Tony, you got to grow. If you're doing the same exact thing you were doing last year, I'm going to need you to grow. I'm going to need you to step it up, okay? I'm going to need you to do something. Y'all see this right here? My face got burned a little bit. That's what that is right there. My face got burnt. Yeah, you have to lead by growing, okay? So remember that because we are on social media, that because we're on social media, that people have to see by your actions whether or not they should even be following you, right? They have to see by your actions. So they're watching you to see if you're actually growing. Are you growing? Are you doing anything that is moving your business forward? What are you doing? Or do you have the same graphics you had 3 years ago? Do you have the same thing going on? No, nobody wants to be behind the curve. Everybody wants to be on trend for what's going on today. And as a leader of your communities, hey, I mean, if you want people to lead, to follow you, then you got to be a leader, okay? You have to be a leader. Yeah, it was an accident, Tony. It was a little bit of an accident. So can I tell y'all something? Okay, y'all know. All right, so I guess I'll be transparent. I'll lead by growing. I'll lead by growing. I'll tell y'all how. Y'all want to know how I burnt my face? How my face got burnt? It's the truth. I'll tell you if y'all want to know. It's not a bad story, but you know, it's what it is. If y'all don't want to be bothered with that, I won't tell you. You have an overhead projector? Girl, stop it. Girl, stop with the overhead, with the transparencies. Okay, Cherry. Since you asked me how, I will tell you how. Okay, frying fish. But you know what? That's actually not far from what it could have been. It actually could have been from frying fish, but it was not from frying fish. I actually get treatments done on my face. I actually get treatments done on my face because after I had my daughter, after I gave birth to my daughter, my hormones went haywire and I started getting hair on my face. Like a beard, like a 5 o'clock shadow. Seriously. Like I started getting hair that grows on my face. Yeah, seriously. And I couldn't take it. I just couldn't take it. I just was like, where in the world? Like I can't do a beard. I cannot do hair on my chin. I can't do hair on my face. I can't do. So I started. No, actually, it took me a while to figure out what I was going to do about it. Is this TMI? Look at me after talking about don't share too much, right? This TMI. So I decided though that I finally decided I was gonna do. I know what we gonna do. I know we go through so much with these babies. So one day I was like, what am I gonna do? I was doing the tweezers and all of this kind of stuff. And my girlfriend was like, girl, go get the laser treatment. Go get the laser treatment. So I was really kind of scared to do it. And I finally decided to start getting the laser treatments. Okay. And when one of one of the hairs was gray one day, and I almost fell on the floor. One of the hairs turned gray and I almost died. Yeah, laser. One day I was looking in the mirror and one of the hairs had popped out, child, and it was gray and I almost died. I said, I know better than this. I know better than this. So I made an appointment. Yes, honey. So I made an appointment that day. Do you hear me? I made an appointment that day. I was like, when can you get me in? I need to come in. I need a consult. I need something. I can't. Okay. It's bad enough. I got to have a beard and it's got to be gray too. It's not going to happen. It's not going down like that. You understand? It's not. So I was like, I was through. I was too through. So I went, I got a consult and I started. You can relate, Valda? Seriously. Plug, I know. Oh, I can't stand it. So Valda, I went and I started my treatments. Yeah, it's an emergency. Yeah, it's an emergency situation. Yes, it's an emergency, girl. Okay. So I went and I started my treatments, and actually I'm almost done with my treatments. I'm almost done with my treatments to finally once and for all rid myself of this scourge. I'm almost done. So I had a treatment the other day and I was laying in the chair, and I've never ever had a problem with the lasers. I've never had a problem with the lasers. I've never had now it is uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie, like it does hurt. If you've ever had it done, you know that it does hurt. But the good thing is that it doesn't hurt for long. That's the thing. So it's not like you're in pain for a long amount of time. Yes, honey, please understand. Yes, honey, yes. It doesn't hurt for a long time, but it does hurt. It does hurt. I ain't gonna lie, okay? I would just be like, Arr! So what happened was this last time she had the laser, and they kind of do it over your face. And I don't know what happened this time, but I think I kind of moved. I think I kind of jerked that time because the hair up here is the face up here is kind of sensitive. And whatever it is, this time it burnt me a little. It's gonna go away, so it's not like it's anything permanent, but I got like a little scar right here from the laser. But I appreciate that laser. You hear me? Yeah, it's painful. Yeah, it's very painful, right? But it's gonna be over, and once it's over, it's done for good. Like it's done for good. But the gray hairs. But here's the thing about the gray hair. This is what's so insidious about this thing. Okay, sorry guys who are on here. Sorry, it's kind of like a grown lady conversation. It's kind of a grown lady conversation. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you. Listen. I was still, even though my face was burnt, I was still happy. I was like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you, baby. Because that hair was off my face. I felt so much better. And once it's done, it is done. It's done forever. And so this is what I want to tell you about the gray hair. If you let it get gray, the laser cannot see the gray hair. That's the thing. The laser cannot see the gray hair. So the gray hair will like, I'm stuck with the gray hair. So if you are thinking about, look, I need to do a commercial, okay? Straight up. I need to do a commercial. Because if you are thinking about getting laser treatments, if that hair starts turning gray, there's nothing you can do about it. Because the laser cannot see the gray hair. The laser cannot see the gray hair. Yeah, no more forever. Forever and ever, amen. So, but you can't let it start getting gray. That's the thing. Hey, straight up. Straight up. Yes. Girl, I did not know that. I did not know that you can't get rid of the gray ones even with the laser. What? So I have 3 gray hairs that I will always have to pluck. Electrolysis for the gray. Okay. But you know what? I'm okay with squeezing out 3 little gray hairs. I'm okay with that. What about dyeing the hair and then, girl, that is doing the most. I've been and had a black chin trying to dye one little hair on my face, dyeing the hair and then you mean and then doing the laser. I get what you're saying, Faye. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question, but I don't know. I don't even know if that would work. But they told me that that the gray hair is just gonna keep coming back. They cannot kill the gray hair. So you know, I ran, not walked, ran, okay, to go get my treatment. So I'm almost done with my treatments. I'm almost done with my treatments, and I am so excited about that because yes, Valda, once they kill all them hair follicles, they are gone forever. My mustache gone forever. With mascara didn't kill it. You know what? I'm gonna have to ask the lady. I'm gonna say, listen, a few ladies in my community want to know if you just make it black, will that allow you to kill it with the laser? I'm gonna ask. I am definitely gonna ask, and I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna see what she says. I know. I almost dropped my computer. Y'all saw that? Ooh, Lord. I almost dropped the computer. But yes, honey, them gray hair demons are off the hook. Yes, honey. So if you're thinking about getting that laser done, it's a great investment. Pam, that was like the best money spent. It was the best money well spent. I want to say it ended up being, and it wasn't even that much. It really wasn't even that expensive. I want to say it was, I had to go back and look, but I want to say it was around $3,000. I think it was around three grand for the whole face. And then they give you like a, if you, they give you like a lifetime thing. Like if some hairs come back, they'll come back and buzz you another good time. They'll come back and buzz you another good time just to get rid of it, you know. Only on my head, girl, I wish. But yes, honey, I said, you know, women, we got to go through so much. We go through so much just to, yes, I have waxed for so long. I don't have hair growth on legs. What? Girl, you's a bad mama jamma girl, because I can't do that wax like that, honey. That hot wax, you bad girl. I can't, I wasn't built like that, Faye. Maybe if I was younger, maybe if I was younger and I was a little bit more enthusiastic, but honey, baby, But you know what? I really don't have gray hair on my head, Tony. I don't have that much gray hair. I have some few gray hairs, but I don't have that much gray hair. But anyway, gray hair is definitely like, it ain't cute unless you like one of the real cute ladies that have all that beautiful silver hair. If that's the deal, then fine. But just on the edges, girl, I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting gray like a little bit on my. I don't want to have like gray just on my edges, you know. I can't be looking like a possum with just the gray. I can't. I'm too vain. But that's what I'm talking about. Just like, you just got to be real sometimes. You just got to be real with yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah, no grays. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, but I know it's coming. I know it's coming. Since you were 24, it's not growing. You done stunted the growth, Faye. You have stunted the growth of but that's okay because it comes in handy later on when you get older and you really don't want that hair. So yes, I am getting treatments for my face. Gray on the edges, yeah. Yeah, it happens. It happens. It's just part of life. It's part of life. Part of just what we gotta do. It's all good. All right. So let me give y'all number 3, okay? So we're talking about hair and laser treatments. So the girl burnt me, but that's okay. I'm still grateful, honey. I'm grateful because I got a burn mark, but I ain't got no hair. I got a burn, but I ain't got no hair, honey. So I'm happy about that, baby. I'm like, ooh, child, I'll take the burn mark, but please get rid of that hair, please. Okay. Okay, so I gotta make sure you you got 3 strands, Cherry. Well, that's not bad, Cherry. 3 strands is not bad. I know I forgot the conversation too. Listen, I got one more tip to share with you guys about growing your community. I know. I done got us all sidetracked and all off the beaten path. But sometimes we just got to have a little girl talk. You know what I mean? So if you guys come and see me in Atlanta, I would love for you to come down so we can work, but we gonna also have some girl talk and have some laughs and hang out too. So, okay, so let me find number 3. Let me find number 3. Where did I do with number 3? I can't find number 3, but that's okay because I know what number 3 is, okay? So number 3 is all about getting outside of your comfort zone, okay? I hope I did this right. Okay, number 3 is all about getting outside of your comfort zone. And that is what I'm doing, right? So I lead by growing as well. So if you have a community and you want more people in your community, you want to commune and collaborate with others, that is what you want to be doing. You want to collaborate with others. You want to share with others, people who are related to what you do. They don't have to be direct competitors, but if they're related to what you do and you can help one another, then why not? Get outside of your box, get outside of your comfort zone. Don't just be in your community. Don't just go live in just your community. How can you help somebody else's community? How can you share with them what insights and maybe someone can share in your community as well? Okay. So I was in Faye Lawrence's community. She is a LinkedIn ninja. She is all about that LinkedIn life, and she knows how to help people get clients on LinkedIn. So I was in her group this week. She was gracious enough to invite me to come in, and I talked about how I landed the Walmart contract and other opportunities through LinkedIn. So Faye is amazing. Faye, put up some emojis so that people can see you if you're still here. I hope you're still here. But Faye is amazing, and she invited me to come into her community and talk about LinkedIn and how it can help you. And why wouldn't I share that with my community, right? And so that's helping. That post got like almost 3,000 in reach, which is pretty darn good. And so people are asking to be in Faye's group. People are asking to be in my group. So I want to see you all really, I want to see you all really get out of your comfort zone. That is going to help you get out of your own box. And so that sort of leads me to why you all see let me see if I can point to the right place. Right there. Yeah. That's why you all see this little box right here. Tay Lee, the money maximizer. That is my girl, Tay Lee. I don't know if she's on here or not. But Tay Lee is amazing. All right. She's a person who helps people on entrepreneurs to find really practical ways of raising money, making money while they are building their businesses. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. So she asked me to come into her community and talk about community building and what I'm doing and how I help people to make their first $10,000 in business, every single month, by the way, not just one time, how I help people to do that. And so I am happy to go into her group and help share information with her group. She's welcome to come into mine. And so that's the thing. I want you all to get out of your box. So join us, okay? So I put the information up there in the chat box. I'm sorry, not in the chat box, right here, whatever you call this here on Be Live, okay? So this is her group information, right? Never Go Broke is the name of her group. Check her out on Facebook. That's the link right there. So you can go check out Tay Lee. She is really great at helping you all. I think she's doing a series now on real estate. And so she comes up with all these really creative, amazing ways to help people make money on online and offline. And so I'm going into her group, and I want you guys to do the same thing. All right. So you never know if you don't ask. Okay. You never know if you don't ask. So ask, hey, Kat, or Faye, or Tony, or Valda. Any of you guys are amazing. You all are just experts and top notch at what you do. So talk to other people about how you can help their groups and how they can help yours. And that's a great way to, that is really a great way to expand your network, expand your community, get out, get out, get out. And it's the same thing in person, okay? So I like to lead by growing, so you all can see, yeah, Kat gets out. She does events, she does things locally, she goes other places, she does things there. And so can I share the master link? Absolutely, please do. Yes, honey, yes, share your link, honey, share your link, share your link. All right, so Faye is having a master class on LinkedIn coming up really soon. What date is that, Faye? Definitely drop the link, okay? And the rest of you guys, drop your links too. If you got courses coming up, why not? It's Promote Your Course Friday. Why not? Drop it. Boom. Drop it right there in the comments section. Drop your, if you got an upcoming course, you have a membership site, you have a digital product, go ahead and drop those links right there. That'd be awesome. Okay, there you are, Faye. Okay, so Faye's LinkedIn course is coming up. Let's see, on Tuesday. It's Tuesday. So go ahead, check out that link right there below. Create reliable income, bit.ly/create reliable income. That is Faye Lawrence, your LinkedIn ninja. I just gave you that name, Faye, okay? Tuesday at 7 p.m. Awesome. And if you guys want to put your links in, I'll definitely give you a shout out and put it up on the screen, okay? So if you want to drop your links right now, feel free to do so. And I'm happy to do that. Remember back in the day, okay, now who been hanging with me this long, okay? Do y'all remember when I used to do Promote Your Course Fridays on Periscope? And we had the old school jams going and the red cups, and we had our wine, and we was promoting courses. Who remembers that? Who remembers Promote Your Course Friday? Every single Friday, I would be promoting your courses, and it was so much fun. It was a ton of fun. We can't get down like that on Facebook, honey. Mark Zuckerberg and then be done, shut it down. Shut it down. I don't even know if you can do that on Periscope anymore. I don't think you can. I don't know, but that was way back in the day. That was way back in the day. You remember, Faye? You remember, Valda? Hey, honey, we had so much fun. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So yes. And listen, you guys, y'all can join Tony, my girl Tony, at bit.ly/join WCPC. That is the Wise Courtship Prosperity Club. Make no mistake about it. It's a membership site dedicated to growing prosperity and prosperity in every area of your life. Okay. So if you want to get your life, make sure that you go ahead and join the Wise Courtship Prosperity Club. Okay. And she is a ton of fun and a great person to learn from. So definitely make sure that you check out my girl Tony. Okay. So continue to drop your links, you guys, so we can have a Promote Your Course throwback. Yeah, I don't think you can, Tony. I don't think you can. I think they've shut all that down now. So, you can have limited fun. Yeah. But it was a lot of fun while it lasted, right? You're welcome, honey. You are welcome. So anybody else have a course coming up? Anybody else have a course coming up and you want to drop those links right here in the broadcast? feel free to do so, and we'll put it up there on the screen. Lickety split. That will be awesome. And listen, you guys, those of you all who don't know, I might as well tell you this too. Those of you all who don't know, we are doing a I'm not going to call it a challenge, but we are definitely, as a community, I am working to log 1 million people that you all are teaching as a community. I want to see how many people by the end of 2018 have been impacted by the amazing experts, coaches, trainers in this community. So I'm going to be sharing with you all how you can log your people, because me and my team are going to be keeping up with the courses, how many people that you're actually teaching, because I want us to log 1 million people. And whether that's teaching on Facebook, Instagram, Periscope, wherever you're teaching, collaboratively, I want us to log at least 1 million people around the world who need you today, who need you right, not tomorrow, today. All right. And so I want to encourage you all to continue to continue teaching. Remember, teaching matters. At the end of the day, we are teaching. And so we should be logging I want us to log 1 million people around the globe that you have impacted, that this group has impacted throughout the year. Okay. And I'm going to be sharing with you all how y'all can win prizes and the things that you can do as you all are teaching people around the globe, and how we can participate in your learning engagement. So look out for more information on how you can be a part of this global effort to teach 1 million souls right here from this group. You think we can't do it? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Great idea, Kat. Awesome. Yay. I was hoping you guys would like that, because at the end of the day, teaching still matters, right? And impacting people's lives still matters. And that's what it's all about. All right. So I want us to log 1 million people. And as you are teaching these folks around the globe, guess what? They are rewarding you. They are benefiting you by buying your courses, your products, your services, those sorts of things. And the more people that you can impact, they will in turn provide that that support for you and your business. Okay, so that's why I want us to continue to teach. Okay, continue to teach. Okay, so I just saw that Valda Brazil, the amazing Valda Brazil, she is a sales coach veteran. She is a veteran of the industry. She has been a sales coach for 30 years, okay? 30 years. And so she has been doing a daggone thing. So go ahead and check out Valda, bit.ly/sales talk audit. It is a 60-minute sales conversation audit, and it's meant to position you to surpass your first quarter goals, okay? So that is amazing. If you want to learn from an expert, then you definitely want to check out Valda Brazil. She is a first lady. She is a consummate professional, and she knows her stuff when it comes to sales. So especially if you are a little bit leery of sales, you're not really sure how to do it, how to close, how to open, how to start that conversation. I know firsthand that Valda can get you going. Okay, so make sure that you are checking out Valda at bit.ly/sales talk audit. Okay, thank you so much, Valda. I appreciate that. So if anybody else wants to throw up your links before we head out in just a little while, be sure to do that, and I will definitely give you a shout out. Okay, so yes, 1 million souls, 1 million lives who need this community in particular. Then look for that. I'm going to be sharing with you guys how you can participate in that, how you can win some prizes and things like that to help you with your business, help you to continue to provide that impact across the globe. So that's going to be really exciting. So look for that coming up really soon. Okay. All right. So we're talking about the 3 things that you can do to really help you to grow your community. I don't want you to be afraid to let it hang out. Be yourself, be authentically you. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be perfect. Nobody's looking for perfection. Okay. I don't think so anyway. Nobody's looking. Oh, and who's looking for perfection? I don't think anybody is, right? And if they are, this is not the right place, honey. Please believe that. Okay. You also want to lead by growing. That is for sure. You have to be growing. People have to see you in motion. If you're doing the same thing you were doing last year, then it's time to upgrade. Okay. It's time to do something else. Your people, they can't be stagnant. Okay. So let me say this one thing, right? So the thing is that your people are in 2 different funnels. Okay. So everybody talks about the one funnel, the sales funnel. Everybody talks about the sales funnel. How to get people in your sales funnel, how to get people through your sales funnel, how to get people down your sales funnel, all this kind of stuff. How people get stuck in your sales funnel, all this kind of stuff, right? But they forget about the learning funnel. There's also a learning, there we go. There's also a learning funnel. So people are, when they engage with you, they are learning. So there is a existential experience that people are having when they learn from you. Okay, so let me just explain that to you. And this has to do with building your community, building that trust, and getting people to feel like they want to convert, okay, by purchasing your products and services. So what I mean by that is that they are learning, right? They are learning from you the things that you are sharing with them, but also the things that you are not necessarily sharing with them, not on purpose. So, for example, by watching you, by listening to you, by seeing how you move and you flow, people are learning how perhaps they should be moving, growing, flowing, talking, speaking, listening, sharing, responding. So people are watching you, right, to see how you are, if your words match your actions. Okay, so there are things that you are teaching people, whether you want to teach them that or not. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you have to be aware of what you're doing really at all times. Okay, so if you're not moving, you're not growing, you're teaching people that, you know what, you don't have to move, you don't have to grow, you don't have to, and you know what, they're hearing from your competition that, you know what, that's not true. You want to move, you want to grow, you want to shake, you want to move, you want to invest, you want to do this. And if they come to you and they don't see that happening, they're going to say, why am I following this person? They're not moving, they're not growing. Okay, so just remember that there is an existential learning that is taking place without you having to say a word. So that learning funnel that you are taking people through starts from the very encounter that they have with you. From the very first encounter that they have with you, they are learning something. All right. They are learning your 3 strategies for this, or your 3 tips for this, or your 1 way to do this. Right. They're learning that for sure. And you're moving them from point A to point B. Okay. So you're moving them down, getting them closer to that goal of where they're trying to be. Now, imagine this. You got them from point A to point B. Great. But they are trying to get down the road, right? They're trying to get to point Z. They're trying to get somewhere. And then you stop teaching them. You stop sharing with them. You stop offering them opportunities to learn from you. And so they're stuck in your funnel. They are stuck. They have nowhere to go. They're waiting for you. You're nowhere to be found. You were on social media, and then you went off because you had something to do for a couple of weeks. So now you couldn't be bothered, and now you've left your people. Now they're stuck, and then you come back and expect people to buy from you. They are not going to buy from you because you stuck them there. You understand? You cannot stick your people. They will get unstuck from somebody else that has earned the right to ask them, right, to follow them. So be that person, be that leader, be that one that doesn't leave them stuck in the lurches. People are looking for someone that they want to learn from you. They want to learn from people, but they don't want to be stuck in anybody's learning funnel. Okay? So you want to show people, then that's something that you show by consistency, by authenticity, and by offering them things that's really going to help them. Okay? So I hope that has resonated with you. I hope that has moved you to say, where can I show action in my brand, in my business? If you have only broadcast from behind the camera, I'm gonna need you to get from behind the camera every now and again. I'm gonna need for you to show yourself in motion. Okay? Show yourself moving, participate, collaborate, share, and shine on these internet streets. And I promise you, people want to connect where there is motion and purpose. They do. They do. I do. Don't you? Don't you? Okay? So these are just a few of the things that we're going to be talking about in let me see if I can put this up again. Nope, I can't put it up. I don't even know. I don't even know, but I'll put it up later. But hopefully you all can join me in Atlanta. This is where we're going to be taking a deep dive into these subjects. I'm going to really be sharing with you all how to really create and once you know how to do it, you can replicate it over and over again. I want you all to understand that you can do this. Okay, you can do this, and I want to help you. All right, so this has been a ton of fun, you guys. I hope y'all have fun. And I hope you have a wonderful, awesome weekend. I hope that you'll join me next week with Tay Lee, the Money Maximizer. I can't wait to go into her group and share. I can't wait to meet the Syndicate Sisters here in Atlanta tomorrow. I'll be speaking there on Sunday, and I'm so excited about that. I'm joining and communing. So it's just a lot of fun. I've been having a ton of fun doing this and bringing my business online. And I thank you all so much for supporting me and supporting this business and this community. It would not be a community without you all. Okay, it would not be. So I thank you. I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Okay. So all right, you guys. I'll see you all soon. And remember, stay on course.